Good morning, students. Today we are going to solve exercise 13.2 exercise. First problem. See what is given. A solid is in the shape of cone standing on hemisphere. అది ఏడుస్తుంది. Good morning, students. Today we are going to solve exercise 13.2 exercise. First problem. See what is given in the first question. A solid is in the shape of a cone standing on hemisphere. A solid is in the shape of cone. The cone is standing on the hemisphere with both their radii being equal to 1 centimeter. So both the radius are equal to 1 centimeter and height of the cone is equal to the radius. So what is the given radius? 1 centimeter. So height of the cone in that solid, height of the cone is also 1 centimeter. So find the value of the solid in the terms of pi. Okay. According to this question, I am going to draw the figure. See what is given. A solid is in the shape of cone standing on hemisphere. So we have one cone which is standing on hemisphere. This is one hemisphere. I am drawing a cone on the hemisphere. Now this is the required shape of the solid. Cone is standing on the hemisphere. And what is the given dimensions? The radii of the base of the cone and upper face of the hemisphere. Radii is equal to 1 centimeter. So here radius is 1 centimeter for both cone and hemisphere, 1 centimeter. And one more thing, the height of the cone is equal to radii. So height of the cone height is also 1 centimeter. Radii of base of the cone is 1 centimeter and radius of hemisphere is also 1 centimeter. So this is the given information. According to question, I drawn this figure. Now we are going to find volume of this total solid. So to find volume of this total solid, we have to find the volume of cone plus volume of hemisphere. Then only we will get the volume of total solid. Okay, right. Now let us write what is the given information in the question before solving this. Right, solution. What is given? Given a radius of cone and hemisphere r is equal to 1 centimeter. For both cone and hemisphere radius is same, so I am taking as 1 centimeter. And one more thing, the height of the cone is also equal to radius of the given radius 1 centimeter. So height of the cone. Height of the cone I am denoting by h, which is equal to radius, so 1 centimeter. Height of the cone is also 1 centimeter. This is the given information. Now I am going to find volume of this total solid. So how to get volume of this total solid? So volume of total solid is equal to volume of cone plus volume of hemisphere. Okay. Now volume of total solid is equal to volume of cone plus volume of hemisphere. Volume of cone plus volume of hemisphere. Right? Volume of cone formula is what? 1 by 3 pi r square h is volume of the cone, and volume of hemisphere is 2 by 3 pi r cube. We know height of the cone is 1 centimeter and radius of cone and hemisphere is also 1 centimeter. Now I am going to substitute the given values here. Then you will get 1 by 3 pi 1 square, height also 1 centimeter, 2 by 3 into pi 1 cube. Okay, I substituted radius in place of r 1 and in place of height 1 centimeter. Okay. Now what we will get? We will get pi by 3 plus 2 pi by 3. By taking the LCM here, 3 is the LCM, pi plus 2 pi. 5 plus 2 pi is 3 pi. 3 pi by 3. 3 cancel. That is 5 centimeter cube is the required volume of the solid. Okay. Next question. This is the required volume of the solid. Now question number 2. See what is given. Rachel, an engineering student. Rachel is an engineering student. Was asked to make a model. Shaped like a cylinder. With two cones attached at its two ends. Two cones attached to its two ends by using thin aluminum sheet. The diameter of the model is 3 centimeters. And its length is 12 centimeters. If each cone has height 2 centimeters. Find the volume of air. Contained in the model. Okay, this is the second question. See, observe here. A student was asked to make a model which is having cylinder and two cones attached to its ends. Suppose, see, according to this question, I will draw the figure. Engineering students were asked to make a model which contains cylinder and two cones attached at its ends. So here one cone and at left hand side one cone. So in this figure we have one cylinder and two cones. And what are the given dimensions? See here, what is given? Two ends. The diameter of model is 3 centimeters. This is the diameter of the model, which is 3 centimeters. Okay, this side also this is 3 centimeters. And length is 12 centimeters. Total model length is 12 centimeters. And height of each cone is 2 centimeters. This is 2 centimeters and this is also 2 centimeters. This is the given model. Now we are going to find volume of this total model. How to get volume of this total model? By adding the volume of cylinder plus twice of volume of cone. Then you will get the required volume of total solid. Right. According to question, I will write the given information. Solution: total length of the model. What is total length of the model? 12 centimeters. Okay. Right, now I need the length of cylinder. How to get length of cylinder? Total model length is 12 centimeter, but I need only length of cylindrical part. How do you get length of cylindrical part? See, at the ends we have two cones. If you remove the heights of two cones from this total length, you will get the required length of cylinder, right? So here left hand side I am removing 2 centimeters from 12 centimeters, and right hand side you can subtract 2 centimeters. Automatically you will get the length of cylinder. Okay, now let me write length of cylindrical part. How to get length of cylindrical part? Length of model from total length of model, total length of model from the total length of model I am subtracting twice of cone height, 2 into cone height, 2 into cone height. Total length is 12 centimeters minus 2 into cone height is 2 centimeters. So 12 minus 4, 8 centimeters is the length of cylindrical part, and we have the diameter of cylindrical part also, right? So diameter, this is the length of cylindrical part. I am denoting this by h1. h1 is length of cylindrical part, right? h1 is 8. Let me write here, h1 is 8 centimeters. I got h1 is 8 centimeters. Now, and given diameter of cone and cylindrical, both diameter d is equal to 3 centimeters, radius r equal to 3 by 2 centimeters, radius is 3 by 2 centimeters. Okay, now I have the height means length of cylindrical part h1, and radius is equal to 3 by 2 centimeters for cone and cylindrical part, and height of cone is 2 centimeters, which is given, height of cone which is given in the question. Height of cone I am denoting it by h2. h2 is 2 centimeters. Okay, h2 is 2 centimeters. h2 2 centimeters. Right, now let me write, we are going to solve, we are going to find total volume of the solid. Now total volume of the solid, total volume of solid is equal to volume of cylindrical part plus twice of volume of cone, twice of volume of cone. h2, height of cone is 2 centimeters, no? Right. Volume of cylindrical part, pi r square h1. h1 is height of cylindrical part, so this is the formula of volume of cylindrical part, pi r square h1 plus 2 into volume of cone, 1 by 3 pi r square h2, 1 by 3 pi r square h2. So here I am taking pi common, pi r square common, h1 plus 2 by 3 h2, h1 plus 2 by 3 h2. Now let me substitute the values. Pi r value 3 by 2 whole square, h1 value 8 centimeters plus 2 by 3, h2 value 2 centimeters. Now here 9 pi by 4, 3 8s are 24 plus 4 by 3, 3 3s are 3 pi by 4 here, outside 3 pi by 4, and inside the bracket 28, 2s are 1s are 4s are 2 7, 7 3s are 21 pi centimeter cube is the volume of required model. 21 pi centimeter cube is the volume of required solid model. Okay, so here height of the cone is different, height of the cylindrical part is also different. We have total model length, so from that we have found that h2 h1 which is height of the cylindrical part. Okay, so in the similar way you can solve remaining problems also. Okay.